Toshan Toda teaches cardio. This is a true story. A talking parrot in a gym in India was flapping its wings for 10 minutes non-stop. The gym instructor noticed this and said, "Great for heart rate." So now this gym has a new morning session called Toda Cardio Flap Dance, and it's going viral. People are coming from all over to participate. Toda Cardio is the best way to start your day. It's free, it's fun, and the music is awesome. Plus, you get to dance with a talking parrot. How cool is that? But do we want forget to stay for the whole video? Because we have a special message for you at the end. To promote our channel, please share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to follow us for more updates. Thank you for watching. A group of singers was on their way to a singing competition. They decided to sing in the train. The co-passengers clapped, and some even joined in. But by the time they reached the station, they had 30 new fans waiting to meet them. The singers were so happy that their music had brought people together like this before. The girl in the back had an idea. She turned around and started singing along with the music. You can even join a choir or a band. And if you don't know how to sing or play an instrument, then you can always just clap along. The boy in front started playing air guitar. The rest of the passengers clapped along. By the time the train arrived at the station, the passengers were so into it that they had 30 new fans waiting for them. This is why we love music. It brings people together. It gives them a sense of community and belonging. And it's just a really great feeling. If you want to feel this way too, then all you have to do is listen to some music and sing along. Did you know that in Abu Dhabi, there is a famous camel racetrack? Every year they have the Abu Dhabi Grand Camel Race. And this year something hilarious happened. During the race, one of the camels being ridden by a man known as Dada, he accidentally entered the wrong race. Although he didn't win the race, he did become an overnight sensation. He was supposed to be in the back of the pack, but due to a mix-up with the handlers, he ended up at the front. So he just held on tight as the camel galloped ahead. The crowd went wild as they saw this unexpected turn of events. The announcer even dubbed him Camel Singh. After the race, they all had a good laugh about it and celebrated with some traditional Emirati, food and music. It was truly a day to remember. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. So last week, I took my parents to see a Broadway musical in New York. It was amazing. The music, the dance, the energy of the city. We were all blown away, and then it happened. During the curtain call, my mom couldn't resist. She jumped on stage and did a quick garba. I think he's joking, but who knows? Maybe next time we else all dress up in traditional Indian clothes and do a Bollywood dance on Broadway. Imagine that. The whole cast joined in. It was so much fun. But then my dad said, "Next time I'm going to wear my dhoti and show them real style." That's all for today. See you tomorrow. This village in India has turned into a tourist hotspot. Why? Because every single room in this hotel is like a mini museum. The walls are decorated with beautiful paintings of local artists. All of them have their own style, and they all paint pictures of rural life, of farmers, animals, nature, you name it. And the guests who stay here, they click selfies non-stop. It's like the perfect place for an art lover to stay. In fact, the hotel changed its tagline from "Where art meets hospitality" to "Stay with stories on the wall." Now, this place is in Haryana. It's about 100 kilometers from Delhi, and you can book a room for just 350 rupees a night. There are double rooms, triple rooms, even family suites with 4 beds. And the food, it's all home-cooked. So if you're planning a trip to Delhi, just take a day off and visit this village. The experience is truly unique. Our village practicals begin. While still studying in college, Dada used to do basic health checkups for goats in our village, like checking their teeth and giving them medicine. One day he was stitching up a rabbit's torn ear with embroidery thread. The villagers were amazed. They said, "Inko degree ki zaruta hai nahi, dil se Dr. Hain," meaning some people don't need a degree to be a doctor. Their heart is pure. They have chosen this profession out of love, and I couldn't agree more. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a doctor if given the choice? Oh. But then I saw what happened next. After stitching the rabbit's ear, Dada put it in a basket and walked out into the fields. He sat down on a rock and took out his flute and started playing. The music was so beautiful and the villagers were so moved that they started dancing. They danced for hours together, forgetting all their troubles. I realized that being a doctor wasn't just about medicine and surgery. It was also about the music, the dance, the joy, the laughter, and most importantly, the love. Every weekend, Dadi invites local singers to perform at night. The guests dance around the bonfire to the beats of the doll and the flute. It's a weekly ritual that has become a part of their tradition. The locals call it the Folk Friday Festival, a celebration of their cultural heritage. People from neighboring villages come to participate in this festival. They sing and dance to the tunes of the doll and the flute. The energy is infectious. As the night goes on, the crowd gathers around the bonfire, swaying to the rhythm of the drums. Some even take off their shoes and socks and jump into the fire. It's a sight to behold, but for the locals, it's just another Friday night. A time to let loose, have fun, and be a part of something bigger than themselves. A time to celebrate their culture and heritage through music and dance. And if you ever find yourself in a village in Punjab, Haryana, or Rajasthan, be sure to join in on the fun. You're in for a night to remember.
It was a quiet night in the village when something strange happened. The milk went missing. No signs of a break-in, no footprints, ... just an empty pot. But Dadi wasn't about to let this mystery slide. Armed with her shawl and sharp eyes, she declared, "A.B. Chor, Keonan Chathpakadna." Now it's a full-on detective hunt in the middle of the night. Was it a goat, the cat, or someone even more unexpected? Watch as Dadi turns into the village's most fearless sleuth and cracks the case in the cutest way possible.
A family painted a wall where each member wrote something they did for the first time. The dad wrote, "I took my first bike ride when I was 5 years old." They celebrated their firsts together, the good, the bad, and the ugly. They laughed, they cried, they reminisced, and as the wall filled up, so did their bond. The mom wrote, "I got my first A+ in math class." And that, my friends, is the secret to their happily ever after. The older sister wrote, "I apologized to my little brother for the first time." And the little brother wrote, "I cried for the first time." As the years went by, the wall became a timeline of their lives. This family grew not just in size, but in stories shared.
In the middle of a peaceful village courtyard, fashion took flight. Quite literally, a mischievous hen decided it was time to make a bold statement. By slipping on a pair of glasses and walking like a true diva, villagers couldn't believe their eyes. Was this a prank, a dream, or just pure farmyard magic? From confused looks to full-blown laughter, the Chobuli Mergi became the talk of the town overnight. This is one runway moment you won't want to miss. In a quiet corner of rural India, something truly heartwarming happened. An old cow remembered her childhood friend and did the unthinkable. She called. Yes, you read that right. With the help of Dadi's smartphone, this cow left a voice note for her long-lost pal from the next village. From mooing greetings to sharing updates about calves and grass. This might be the cutest reunion call ever recorded. Don't miss this soulful, funny, and utterly unique moment of friendship across fences and phones. It was a normal day in the village when suddenly chaos erupted. The milk went missing from the kitchen. No clues, no suspects. Just an empty pot and confused faces. But then, one clever cow stepped forward. With sharp eyes and silent footsteps, she followed the trail, sniffed out the truth, and cracked the case wide open. What she found will leave you speechless. Was it the dog, the cats, or someone even more unexpected? Witness the rise of India's first detective cow and prepared to be amazed. It was a big fat Indian wedding in the village. Dancing, doll, and loads of food. But just when the bride was about to walk down the aisle, chaos struck. A mischievous goat sneaked into the mandap, snatched the bride, sorry, right off the table, and ran off into the fields like it owned the day. Villagers chased her, begged her, even offered ladoos, but she wasn't giving up that sorry without a fight. Watch the hilarious drama unfold as this fashion-forward goat becomes the real star of the wedding. In a quiet village morning, something totally unexpected happened. Grandma's favorite lipstick vanished. No sign of a thief until the culprit was caught red-handed. Yes, you guessed it. The goat did it with a smudge of red on her snout in confidence that could rival any beauty. This mischievous billy goat owned her crime like a true diva. Watch as she poses, struts, and leaves everyone laughing uncontrollably. This isn't just a prank. It's pure farmyard fashion magic.
So Thor went to India and he lost his hammer. No, not that one. That's Mjolnir. This is a bellin. And Thor was like, I need a new weapon. So his grandmother Dadi said, try this bellin. He was like, okay, cool. And he started rolling out chaputis like a pro. I mean, look at that form. You can really see the years of experience. Hey. But then some monkeys came by and they were like, hey, what's this guy doing on our rooftop? Thor was like, get off my roof, you dirty monkeys. But they wouldn't listen. So Thor took his new weapon, the bellin, and he started chasing them away. And it worked like a charm. The end.